All right. So today I would like us to look at least just three things. One, I would like us to look at how to work with scroll views in Android. Two, I would like us to look at how to use images on our application. And three, I would like to see how we can have our application having its own icon. Yeah. So right away, we can just start by creating our new Android Studio project. So we can call it my fifth Android app. So right away, click on Start a new Android Studio project. All right, so yeah, empty activity. And from here, guys, I'm going to go real fast because it is still the same procedure for creating a project. So I'm not going to record this part. So yeah, right away, let me just mute this. Then I can create a project. So I'm using an empty activity. So on your end also, just follow like our previous sessions and see how we've been creating a project and yeah, an empty activity one. All right, so here we go. I've created my project called my fifth project. So right away, I can just switch to the activity main. So I can design my page to have a scroll view. Yeah, so right away, let me just ensure that I have show layout decorations to give me a better view of everything that I need to see. All right. Okay, so right away, ladies and gentlemen, so I need to go and switch the layout. So right away, we've been doing this from the beginning, so it should be something that now flows whenever you see us doing this. So this time around, instead of using a linear layout, we are going to use something called a scroll view. Scroll view. I'm waiting for an auto suggestion right here. Yeah, scroll view, just like that. So we are going to use a scroll view. Then the text view, we will drag and drop another one later on. But in the meantime, let's just do away with it so that we can hit back on our design. Then once we have a scroll view, so we need to start by dragging and dropping a linear layout with an orientation vertical, because we cannot just use everything on a scroll view directly like that. Else our application will crash if we drag and drop more than one items on the scroll view. So right away, let's look for a linear layout with an orientation vertical and drag and drop on our scroll view. Yeah, on our scroll view. So as you can see, we have dragged and dropped a linear layout right there. So that on our linear layout, we can even start with the first text view, maybe having a title of our application. Yeah. Maybe having a title of our application. So if I drag and drop something and it is not appearing right here, so what I'll do is I'll just drag and drop a text view on my component tree right down there. Yeah, that will kill it all. Yeah, that's quite okay. Yeah, here is my text view, so that now I can just switch to the design, to the text side here. Then I can have my title as welcome to our scrollable app. Scrollable app. Yeah, welcome to our scrollable app. Then right away we can give it some size of the text. So size, that's the text size. We can give it 30 scalable pixels. So again, we can give it the gravity. Let's ensure that it is at the center. Yeah, gravity center. Then color. The color, we can choose to leave the color. Yeah, we can choose to maintain that color right there. But if you want to give it some nice color, I can still go ahead and give it a nice color. Or anyway, let's just give it a color. Text color, start with a hash follow through by any 3 numbers. Then we can select from the color that is going to show up from this other side right here. Yeah, let me just change the color right here. Yeah, change the color from right there, like something like that. Yeah, that's quite okay now. Then we can drag and drop. The second thing that I would like us to drag and drop now after having this text view right there is I would like us to have an image displayed. So for you to have an image displayed right away, ladies and gentlemen, just go and download an image from the web, or if you have an image that you like to display in your application, just go download it, or wherever it is on your computer. So mine could be somewhere on the downloads. I really hope I will really get a good yeah, I can actually even copy. There's an image that I have right here. Then let me just copy this image and take it to my Android application. So let me close this window. So inside my Android application, I'm going to put it inside there, inside the resources. Then there is a folder called drawable. So I'm going to put it inside the drawable folder. So just right click and paste. So by the time you are pasting, you are simply hit on an OK. Then right here, ensure that you edit this name to be all in capital letter, in small letters, sorry, in lowercase. Ensure that the name is all in lowercase, and we don't use numbers. We don't use numbers because at some point numbers will break your linking to the drawables folder. So just don't use numbers, just use lowercase characters like that. Then dot, if it is a JPEG and you find an image that has been written, like say for example, JPEG in uppercase, just edit the JPEG part also to lowercase. Then simply hit on an OK. So my image is Chumba logo. So it is right here. It is right here pasted. So for me now to use this image, for me now to display this image, I will start by dragging and dropping. Yeah, I will ensure that I drag and drop an image view. So here is my image view. Let me just try to drag and drop it right there. If it fails to be dragged and dropped, no, it has actually accepted to be dragged and dropped. So clearly I'm dragging and dropping an image view like that. So let me just click on an OK right there. Let me see if it's going to appear right down there. It is not working as I desire. So let me just drag and drop it right down there. Yes, then let me just select an image. Meanwhile, I know this is what we want to use, but I'm deliberately selecting this one right here. I'm selecting this one right here so that I can show you how we change that. So let me use that. Then clearly we have an image that is going to be displayed right here. So when I hit on the text side, ladies and gentlemen, you will see we have an image. We have an image view right there. Then the image that we are using is inside the drawable. So this is how to access the drawable. You simply say @drawable, but the name of the image, the name of the image is supposed to be
Germany offers the best choice of life to students.
Okay, so that's, sorry for the interruption from a gentleman right there. So we are going to get an image from drawable. Then the name of the image is Chumba logo. Yeah, here is the Chumba logo image. Yeah, there we are. So we have our image right there. Yeah, so at least we have our image displaying on our screen like that. So we can choose to change the width and the height and stuffs like that. Then another thing that I would like us now to do is, let's now probably just drag and drop another text view here that has got a lot of text, and see if it will be able to scroll. So right away, let me just drag and drop another text view here. Then this text view here, let me, yeah, it is right there. Then this text view, let me just go and give it some good text. And then start saying, this is the best company that you can get the best market offers about renting houses. Yeah, so something like that. So that let me just duplicate this to be something a little bit something that is going to overlap on our page. So let me just duplicate it so many times so that it is going to be a lot of text. Yeah, as you can see, it is a lot of text. Then also, let me just give it some nice size. So size, the text size, that is the text size, let me ensure that is about 20 scalable pixels. Then the padding, let me also just ensure that I have some nice padding of about 10 density pixels. Yeah, 10 density pixels, so that when I hit on my design, yeah, here it is how it is going to look like. Then if I start now, this is my text, my application. If I run this application right now, trust me, it is going to start scrolling. Yeah, it is going to start scrolling. As you can see, I'm even right now scrolling. I'm actually scrolling it right now. I'm scrolling this application. Yeah, and it is able to scroll, guys. It is actually able to scroll, as you can see. As you can see, I can scroll, come to the top like that, and scroll up like that to the end. Yeah, I can be able to scroll that application. So right away, let's just try to run and see. Try to run and see how this application looks on the phone. Yeah, so that we see if we can scroll it or not. Yeah, but I'm very sure right now you can scroll this application. You can scroll. You can scroll this application. So let's just try to hit on run and see. Yeah, clearly when you run your application, this is exactly how it's going to look on your phone, and you can actually even scroll. You can scroll this application of yours very easily, and that's the simplest way of how you can use an image on your application. Simple, yeah. So that's it about the first concept of how to use a scroll view and how to display images. So the next thing that I would like us to look at is how to use icons on our application. An icon, how to apply an icon. So just another question here about if you wanted to display several images. That means I will drag and drop another image view down here again. Let me just drag and drop it, like say, excuse me guys, let me say maybe I want to, so assuming I have several images, so I'm actually displaying another image right down there. I hope when I scroll it will be visible. Yeah, I've actually dragged and dropped another image right here. I'm hoping that it's going to appear down there. I'm actually scrolling to see if it is going to, yeah, as you can see, I've dragged and dropped another one down there. Yeah, so that means, yeah, so it means if you wanted to display another image again, just drag and drop another one again, whichever place, then go select an image from your drawable, the one that you want to display. It is actually going to, as you can see, these are two of them already. So it's only that I don't have several images drawable. Yeah, that's why I am using only the chumba.
Like
so,
unaonanga venye, let's say you're using a website.
In the case where you want to use images side by side, so like for example, right here, I'll first of all start by taking a linear layout of orientation horizontal. Then let me just like put it like say down here. Yeah. Then in the linear layout orientation horizontal, let me just drag and drop an image view like this first image view just right there. Let me select Chumba. Then let me drag and drop another image view again, right here. Then let me use, which image again can I use? Let me again just use, let me use this one here. So that right down here, as you can see, we have two images that are side by side. We have that image and this other image that are side by side. But you see the fact that I'm using the Kachumba one, this one is a little bit bigger than the other. So let me just change it also to use Chumba so that they can appear to be side by side. Then I can have some nice padding or margin left. On this image, I can give it like say 5 dp, then also yeah, something of that kind of sort. Then I can remove the layout weight. I can also remove the layout weight right there, because the layout weight is making it to cover like an entire weight count right there. So let me see if this is going to appear side by side right now. Yeah, it's actually side by side. Let me return the layout weight, because clearly it was doing something very good for me. It was ensuring that they are all the same. So let me see. Let me scroll down and see. Yeah, as you can see, I have Chumba side by side. Yeah, you can see I have Chumba side by side right there. So if I wanted so many other images to be right here on side by side, again, I can drag and drop more images right here. So I don't really know if that answers your question, Marianne. So for you to make sure that these images again can be scrolled or somehow something like that, then that means again right away before we drag and drop the horizontal layout, yeah, like right now. So you see right now we have the linear layout orientation horizontal, this one here, this linear layout orientation horizontal that has got 2 images inside it. Yeah, that means if I want it to be again scrollable somehow, I'm going to ensure that at least this layout again, I put it in between a scroll view. But this time round, I'm going to put it inside a kind of scroll view called horizontal scroll view. Yeah. So let me just do a horizontal. I'm actually even typing it from scratch so that you can see horizontal scroll view. Yeah, the width, let it match the parent, and the height, let it just wrap the content. Then right away in between it now, I can put my linear layout of orientation horizontal. Yeah, I can. So here is a horizontal scroll view. Then inside it, now we have the images. So trust me, when you run this application on your phone, these images here will be able to scroll left. Yeah, you can, even if there were 100 of them, you will scroll to the left to see all the images right here. Yeah, clearly as you can see, it is appearing like something that is almost even starting to be scrolled. Yeah, somehow it is actually scrollable. It is actually scrollable. So let me try to run this application on the phone so that you guys can see how this is scrollable. But if you want to have so many images that can be scrolled to the left and to the top at the same time, just introduce the horizontal scroll view like what we have done. Horizontal scroll view, then inside it we now put our linear layout of orientation horizontal, then drag and drop the images and the text views that you want to appear on that layout, which will be together with whatever that is going to be scrolled. Just like the same way we have begun with a scroll view up here, then we drag and drop a linear layout of orientation vertical. It is one and the same thing. So there is a scroll. Whenever you just use scroll view, trust me, you're going to scroll in a vertical manner. But when you use horizontal scroll view, whatever you're going to scroll is going to be scrolling sideways. So whichever number of images or however much content that you have in your page, for as long as you have the horizontal scroll view, it is going to be scrolling in an easy manner so that you are going to have a really pretty interface on your application.